here is one. It's no windmill, so it looks like it's had a pump on it before, but we'll go and have a look and see what the go is. So as you can see, this one here is the tank. The original tank on that ring's been it's crumbled, so they put another tank on. As you can see down here, here's a well. Not going to get too close. That's pretty damn deep. So I don't know where the current, how they pump it currently. The trough there. So yeah, maybe they're not using it. Maybe they pump it from somewhere else. I'm not too sure. But that's basically the original well. They would have pumped it out of there. I'll try and poke the camera in there and see if you can see it. It's pretty deep. I'll chuck a rock in there. Oh, you can see the water down the bottom now. My eyes have adjusted. You hear that? Something good when you're on your own to stay well clear of, to be honest. You just don't know how good the edges are. So there's also a trough in here. So, okay, well, we'll hop in the car and we'll keep going to Mount Ida. So I'm out at Mount Ida somewhere. I'm just looking for the end of the ruins. I'm not sure if I've got the right waypoint. Get screwed up when you convert from one to the other, but I might have overshot it a little bit. So this still looks like it's reasonably active. One thing when you're looking at town sites, I always look for unusual trees, things that might have been planted. It's one way to pick them out. An unusual type of tree for the area, because there'll always be a house or a town site. So I've seen a bit of wreckage up here. And there looks to be a bit of tin and stuff lying around, so I'm going to go and check it out. Looks like this is a little bit of a track, some description. So it's not too boggy. See what we can find. I just saw a glimpse at the corner of my eye. Here we go. Oh, so this is something right here. I'm going to get out and have a look around and see what I can find. So this is just off the beaten track, not much of a road if any in. I think this is the Mount Ida town site. It'll get a bit of wind noise, so I'm just tucked in behind the car, but when you get on the other side you'll see there's some buildings, different things, so we'll go for a look around and see what we can find. One thing you've always got to keep your eye out here is mines and wells. I think there's one over here, so we'll go over and have a look and see if it's actually a well. You can go it over, you just got to be careful. I'll chuck a rock in and see if we can hear it. Here we go, you ready? Yeah, there's probably water 20-30 feet down. So you've always got to be careful of those. Wouldn't like to think how many kangaroos have just fell in there. Yeah, so early, you've got to be careful where you step. Here's a well or a hole, a mine hole. I don't know if it's a well or a shaft, but she's straight down and there is absolutely no way you would get out of there. You might have a go if you were strong enough to put your legs on one side, but she's way down, so keep your eye out. It looks like here's some sort of more ruins. I'm not sure what this is. Maybe some yards or something. Cattle yards. Yeah, they are. The cattle yards of some description. Okay, so that's Mount Ida. And now I just got to see where I am, and I think the next one, let's look on the GPS, the next stop, you have to use your imagination on Mount Ida. There's not much left, but you can see that just from the scatterings how wide they are. It would have been a reasonable sized town in its day. So I think the next one is Davyhurst. And then down the, maybe we'll go to Siberia, then Arabanda. So Davyhurst is next. So we should be able to just head down this road here that we're on. So there might be a left turn down here, or a left sharp turn. So let's set up where we're going. Along very slowly. Waypoints. Davyhurst, there we go. Davyhurst. It's actually 110 k's away, so that's a little while away. Go. And we're off to the next one. Okay, it's been a bit of driving, but coming up to a place called Murchison Mine. There's been a couple of turns and T-roads in this road I didn't expect. Throwing me off, but we should be able to get around this mine, and Davyhurst isn't far after that, so just looking at the GPS we should be able to get around it. So anyway, coming into Davyhurst, so I'm going to stop there for some lunch once I find this town site, and yeah, stop for a bit and have a look around, have some lunch, and then see what's next on the agenda. So just going to make a spot of lunch. I can find my bread. It's blowing an absolute gale here. So I've just pulled up near some trees. Get my knife out. I'm bored. Okay, let's make some ham sandwiches for lunch. There's a lot more names on there than graves, you can see, so I guess there's probably graves here that are all unmarked and no one knows whose they are. They're probably just under the ground here somewhere. Looks like some more graves through this piece of bush. Surprisingly, how many are killed accidentally in the mine, so yeah, dangerous place to live and work at the time. Okay, now we're going to make our way. So I had a look around Davyhurst for an hour or so, and then had a look at the cemetery, had some lunch. So now we're going to make our way to Siberia. So we're going to work out how to get to that road. So I'm going to look at a few maps here and see what the best one to take. Hopefully that one there. So anyway, I'm going to have a look. Got a paper map as well. And where am I? Here I am. And look, I need to find the road to Orabanda, the back road. Okay, this is the first bit was just the cemetery. This is the actual town of Siberia. So we're just going to go down here and have a look, see where this road takes us. Looks like a little creek. So this is Siberia. There's not too much here. It's a bit like the other places, a bit old, but demolished. There's an old phone. Room full of headphones. An ammo case.